glance, a thermometer indeed looks like a very simple tool. It is just a small device with a number screen. But beyond its simplicity, a thermometer has a very important function in the medical world. When our body feels unwell, we usually only rely on our feelings such as, I think I have a fever. In fact, feelings alone are not enough to know the actual condition of the body.
Oh, hi Izzy. Hi Kamel. What's wrong with you? I feel like my body is getting hot, but I'm not sure if I have fever. Seriously, then, I think you need what's the mercury thermometer. It can help you to check your body temperature is normal or unbalanced. Oh, I see. Thank you for the answers. Bye. First, check the thermometer down carefully. Then, place it under the armpit. Wait for a few minutes. Then, read the temperature on the scale.
To understand its accuracy, let's examine what is inside this glass tube. It all starts here. At the tip of this thermometer is a fluid-filled bulb, the most sensitive part and the starting point of the entire body temperature measurement process. In this tiny part, every temperature change, no matter how slight, is immediately detected. It is highly responsive to body heat, even when we haven't consciously noticed the change yet. You could say this part is the main gateway of the entire measurement system. All initial data originate from this point. Without the fluid-filled bulb, the thermometer wouldn't be able to respond to the body's condition at all. The liquid will stop exactly at the scale marks and scale numbers, that is, the reference lines and Celsius scale numbers. This is where the measurement process reaches its final result. All the changes that occurred previously are now translated into a single, readable number. At this point, there is no more guesswork or estimation. The number indicated by the tip of the liquid is an objective representation of our body temperature. Each small line on this scale is passed with extreme precision, so that even the slightest change in temperature can be clearly seen, which is specially designed to respond to change in body temperature. When the body temperature increases, the liquid expands and gradually rises through the narrow, transparent glass tube. Although this movement may seem simple, it is actually very precise and carefully calibrated. The higher the body temperature, the greater the expansion, and the further the liquid rises inside the column. In a way, the liquid translates the body's heat into a visible movement that we can easily observe. The entire system is kept safe by the sealed top, which seals the upper end of the thermometer and prevents the liquid inside from leaking out. Although it looks like a small and simple component, it plays an important role in maintaining the stability of the thermometer. When the thermometer is not in use, it is protected by the protective case body and the cascade. These parts protect the thermometer from impacts, dust, and possible contamination. With this protection, the thermometer remains clean, safe, and ready to provide accurate temperature measurement whenever it is needed. This is the complete structure and summary of the thermometer. Although it may look like a simple device, it consists of several components, each with its own important function. Together, these components enable the thermometer to detect and measure body temperature accurately.
Why should we use a mercury body thermometer? Here are some of its main benefits. What are the benefits of mercury body thermometer? First, measure body temperature accurately. A mercury thermometer is designed to measure body temperature with high accuracy. It works based on the thermal expansion of mercury inside a narrow glass tube. As body temperature increases, the mercury expands and raises, allowing the temperature to be read directly from the calibrated scale. Accurate temperature measurement is essential for determining whether a person's body temperature is within the normal range or indicates fever or hypothermia. Second, helps detect fever early. Body temperature is one of the most important vital things. Fever is often one of the earliest symptoms of infection or inflammation. By measuring body temperature regularly, individuals can recognize abnormal temperature change early and decide whether medical attention is needed. Early detection can support timely treatment and help prevent complications. Third, support patient monitoring. Healthcare professionals routinely monitor body temperature to evaluate a patient's condition. Repeated temperature measurement help determine whether a patient is improving, remaining stable, or developing new symptoms. Temperature monitoring is especially useful during recovery from illness or after medical treatment. Furthermore, doesn't require batteries or electricity. Unlike digital thermometers, mercury thermometers operate entirely through the physical expansion of mercury. Because they don't require batteries, charging, or electricity, they remain function as long as the glass tube is intact and the mercury column is undamaged. This makes them reliable in situations where electrical power is unavailable.
The fifth benefit, when used correctly and read according to the instruction, mercury thermometers provide stable and consistent measurement. Their simple mechanical design reduces the risk of electronic malfunction, making them dependable for repeated temperature assessment. Its simple design allows the thermometer to provide consistent temperature readings when used properly. The next benefit, easy to read and simple to use. A mercury thermometer has a clearly marked temperature scale that allows users to read the measurement directly. After placing the thermometer correctly and waiting for the recommended time, the mercury column indicates the body temperature without requiring any electronic display or complicated operation. The temperature can be read directly from the calibrated scale, making the thermometer simple and practical to use. The seventh benefit, an important tool for routine health monitoring. Regular body temperature measurement is an important part of routine health assessment. It helps monitor general health, identify abnormal temperature change, and supports clinical decision making. Whether at home or in healthcare settings, body temperature remains one of the essential vital signs that reflects the body's psychological condition. Regular temperature measurement is a simple yet important step in monitoring overall health and identifying change that may require medical attention. Before we end, here are some references that support the information presented in this video.
A mercury thermometer can be used when we want to check body temperature at home or at school.
And it helps us to know the temperature body is normal or elevated.
A mercury thermometer is a simple and accurate tool for measuring body temperature.
Just remember to use it carefully because it is made of glass and contains mercury.